It's a rematch from Week 10, where Las Vegas grabbed just the 4th win in the last 17 games against KC. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, and it's next on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in off a loss last time out, but overall they've been playing well. 6 wins and 8 prior to that defeat. On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Going back to their AFL days in the 1960s, the Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led by the second-year man from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 43-yard line. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Tua now on first down. He'll dump this down to Dillon. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Tua. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. On the move to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a home. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Hasty. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, and this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker, because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
And his kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year for 2020. In his 2nd season, former Oregon Duck, Justin Herbert.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. John Feliciano, the guard, the guilty party there. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Herbert. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. Breaks through the contact. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Tua now on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. On play action. Here's Tua. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Dillon. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Tua. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So that'll back them up 5. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Let's go!
Nothing to score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. The open man here, Renfro.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Herbert on third down now. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's caught by Waller out left side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Herbert throwing again. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Herbert. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Herbert just beat the play clock. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Cam Akers. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. The returns on the last drive, pretty good. 7 for 7, touchdown pass. Probably take that, right?
I would say so. I mean, when you're cutting them apart that way, feeling so accurate, so confident going downfield, and then able to culminate by putting it in the end zone, oh, yeah, he's feeling real good right now.
Now he'll try to carry that over to this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
2nd and 6. Herbert now. It's caught. Smith.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Herbert back to the air. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the KC crowd can make it very tough. And this is caught by Allen for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is down to a field goal. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He takes this for 3 to the 29. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, Herbert. Allen's got it complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Herbert. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. They'll run for it with Akers. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Tua, the final shot before half. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come upon halftime here in KC with the Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. On now to a check on the next-gen stats in the 1st half for the Raiders. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the 2nd half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And I don't know what more they need to see of him than what we're going to see in this player montage. He's been great. Why aren't they winning this game, I guess, is the question.
It is a good question, isn't it? Remember the time we spent with them in practice beforehand and had that little twinkle in his eye where he thought, hey, we can get some bombs in this game. We can get deep, and that's exactly what's going on. But I don't think he thought if they could do that they'd be on the losing end.
They might need more of this air raid attack. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Renfro bringing it in over the middle.
Let's go.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. They'll give this to Akers running right. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And that's complete to Sanders. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a run with Akers. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On the handoff, it's Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the 1st. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Going right back to Akers. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And that'll set him back 5.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Back to throw. Herbert. Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. No gain on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Back to throw here. Herbert. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Smith. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. An important play right here 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. And Waller taking it in over the middle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. On the give, this is Akers. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And this is caught by Allen for a Las Vegas touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Tua now on 1st down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. He's got him in. Complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play there for KC. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Tua. Buying time to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. On 2nd down, Dillon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
A pair of negative running plays, and now they're looking up at a 3rd down at 17 to go. Tua going to throw. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big play there for KC.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Tua. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. From just shy of midfield.
Herbert, short throw, going to be caught by Waller.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
7 yards the pick up there. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Herbert on 1st down now. Caught out right by Renfro. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their 1st pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Suckup will put this one right through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his 1st field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Tua's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And we spotlight Keenan Allen as he gets set to go back to work. And the stats on his game, they really tell the story. A strong start. I don't know that the defense has really changed a whole lot as opposed to maybe just sticking to that game plan and shutting him down now.
I like where you're going with that because normally we talk about adjustments and drastic changes in a game plan in order to shut someone down. But in this case, maybe they're just sticking with what they worked on all week and they're just making better plays. And so far, they've got to like what they've been doing in the second half.
On third down now. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got third and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So a change of possession here on the punt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath, and he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man left side is the tight end long. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
They run once more with Dillon.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
On third down, here's Dillon.
And flags come as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Let's check on the call. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage to count exactly right.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Herbert to throw.
And that's complete to Sanders. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Herbert's throw pulled in by Renfro.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Herbert going to throw.
The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
And as we said, they control their own destiny now. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, it's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
Now Tua. And that is caught on the right side.
And now we've got a review here. All challenges in overtime, of course, initiated by the replay official here in the stadium. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez on for a very important punt here in overtime. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
Let's go!
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done, now part 2. A huge play there in overtime. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
7 yards, the pickup there.
You got it! You got it!
He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Herbert back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Okay, so interesting here. A field goal would win this thing, but the kicking team on the sideline, and they're going for it on 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Tua.
He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Open man is Duvernay. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
On second down, Dillon.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. They run again with Dillon, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Tua. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Chandler Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Tua going to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Max Crosby in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it?
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. They'll keep it on the ground. Akers, and he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. This to win it in overtime. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And we will play on here in overtime. Well, when you get that ball in OT, that's not the chance you envision, and the long field goal attempt here winds up lacking.
And you don't want to hang too much of this on your kicker, but he's going to leave you in a tough spot as well because you give your opponents excellent field position to start their first drive.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Drama, drama, drama. We saw all of it in this one. Overtime all the way to the end of OT. The long field goal shot to win it, but they couldn't convert.
And because it's the regular season, we don't play more bonus football. We don't go to another period. It ended right there. You get 1 in overtime to get it done. Look, let's face it. That field goal attempt was a long shot to begin with. No pun intended, or maybe pun intended. But it doesn't go through, and it ends in a tie.